right towards them, and Sulcus about to swing and try to trade out his teammate. There's a couple, and Sulcus does it all. It's all left down to Zistow, the big player for this team in the past games they've played. He's got 2 players swinging on him though, so there's nothing he can do. A 4K coming out from Sulcus to save the pistol round here.
Try Link within the smoke though. He's not going to get anything. They'll take a little bit of decay as they go pushing into the site, and Scream is going to be waiting, just mowing down 3 as they tried to enter A. The spike dropped to the floor and only 20 seconds to try and rectify things.
So smart from Scream. He dodged the recon bolt now. Coming into 12 seconds left. Zistow tries to do something, but there's nothing to be had here for Oxygen. That is a demotivating round, you know.
Players waiting.
They got the info with the bird that went out. The flash Link gets 3, but okay, Glove. That's a good start. Spike drop in the open, not so much. They have only got pistols, so as we said, damage is going to be what they're looking for. Swapping out of the one-shot headshot weapon. Maybe Toronto can just pull one more kill his way. It's unlikely he wins this round, but he'll take any little advantage you can get at this stage. Clearing it out, he's going to go in for the plant, or actually, of course, a fake. Because although we can see that the players are not going to push him down and they're spawning heaven, he thinks about his flank, and that buys them enough time to eventually muster up the courage to rush him down and kill him.
More than happy to just wait until these pushes come in. They've even got the orbital strike to shut them out. Cryptix is destroying them. Another triple kill coming up for Liquid, and only seconds left on the clock for Toronto to try anything. They didn't even lose a single player, Mitch.
We'll take a look at this backside push, which has gotten them complete B control, but bypass the Killjoy utility, which is slowing them down, dealing damage. Cryptix even using his util to grab himself a kill, and spamming through the smoke. That's dangerous now. Oxygen back into a 4v4, despite such a good early start from them.
Yeah, that was even off the investment of a res as well, so to lose an extra player is already going to be rough. Cryptix is just on an utter tear, looking for more victims as the peek comes out from Mitters though, giving them an advantage. Yumpy trapped out, Solcas looking to come in from behind. They'll know where both players are and are just trying to hold within the site. B is definitely not the place you want to be when it comes to these afterplant scenarios. It can be tough to hold on. No scope from Yumpy. Got the signal for both. The Finn is just going flashy at this stage, and what is that? He makes pushing through long almost impossible, but gives extra positions for Cryptix to hide. Solcas alongside him is actually just going to start fighting, and they've got the opener once again, but just look at the rotations from Liquid. They're already on C. However, this time, Oxygen have actually managed to make them rotate. The problem is, have we actually seen them clear out Link once throughout this match?
And he's swapping up position, right? They're going to ignore short completely because they don't want to deal with him, but he's tucked over in the corner still. His teammates are going to be late to rotate. He needs a lot, and then look, he'll get 3 kills. Oh my god, Oxygen, every time they have a chance, Liquid snatch it right out of their hands. This is just unstoppable stuff. 9-0.
More aggressive C take seems to be on the cards already, with the stars falling. Snakebite going to be pushed through, and they've somewhat been separated. A couple of players pushing in, but they have managed to isolate the jewels. Mitters again, but just look how fast the trades are.
They keep on coming, but Link on the backside, he's low HP, and he still gets away with 3. Come on. 10-0 Oxygen.
Unless you're just going to be pushing straight through it. By the time we actually see them go towards this site as well, there's so many players here. Like, they've got a second, a third rotating. This is looking so easy for Liquid.
They have it all figured out, man. There's a shot coming out from the Sheriff that's so quickly dealt with. 11-0. Every time they attempt something, they're just getting wrecked. And I mean, I think the best example down as well for the C side. This is going to force them into the back. And I like the attempt. I like the counter, rather, of popping down the old pushing mid to catch them on the way and Scream. Oh my god, man. Headshot after headshot. 4 kills on the board, and Oxygen, it's the last round of the half. They thought they had it. They dealt with Yampy, and so that was surely the round going their way. And Scream comes through to ruin their day. Toronto's even naded himself, and Scream aces it out. A headshot wallbang to put 12-0 on the board with the ace. That pretty much sums up the whole half, doesn't it, Tom? 4 versus 3. Liquid get the site, get the plants, and with this kind of setup, Tom, they've still got full post plants, and Yampy's behind them. Of course he is. This is devastating. Oxygen, they might just be going out 13-0. Mitez is doing his best, though, to make sure that doesn't happen. A side swipe from Cryptix leaves it all onto Turco. Low HP for both of these players. Turco taking some point-blank shots from a turret, and he's going to rotate around, but the time is ticking away. He has to clear these angles, and they are ready to just swing together. Oh, Turco, he'll have to hit some nuts shots to get away with this one. There's the first. And no, on the side, Cryptix gets it done. He was left on 14 HP and 13 rounds for Liquid as they dominate Oxygen. This is unbelievable. One map away now from making it to Iceland. Weird to put your Astra there, but 13 seconds left. They need to go, and Oxygen, look at that, Tom. They've got a round on the board. They did it. It's taken a while. I expect, if you get 2 kills here, you're going to be very, very happy, and already the first going their way. Okay, there's a Sheriff to play with, one on the site that's dealt with right away, and Turco needs a headshot to make it work, but no. And look, you're not expecting very early, very aggressive, and a rifle lost. Turco not going to be able to do anything about that. He has the res, but no opportunity to pop it off. And even a Spectre duel on long range grants them a lot of damage.
Yeah, not really the weapon that you want to have in those scenarios, but it almost just works as an alarm system. He may not be the turret himself, but he is almost acting as the same role, just trying to deny things. Okay, the crisp shots of Soulcast may have disappeared, at least for the moment, but Zistau again, 1v5, and what are you even doing in those scenarios? Scream, as said, I am
and dealt with, but they've gotten out the choke point in the meantime. The distraction game, the smokes, the cages. Zistau, good to get one around the edge, but what more can he do with low HP? Not a whole lot, apparently. Hold on, Turco, a double for him. Link's alone. He's spraying away and not connecting, and that's it. The round goes to Oxygen. They only lose the one player. Again, I want to point out Liquid. Their early approach to that round, they know there's a camera. They start shooting away, trying to destroy it in line. Eventually, they spot it and do. Take will be mounted with lots of utility coming through. Link catches out Toronto on short, and now it's only the players up above. A wall to grant them vision far and wide, and pop a res onto Mitez. How much is that going to really net for them? They've got to win these duels. The shock darts. Is that a double bounce vertical shock dart? 3 on the board. It's essential. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right, Toronto. Maybe they didn't get it wrong. I was thinking they've stacked their players on the other side of the map. They rotated everyone onto A after the pick went in the other direction. They left Toronto to try and be that raid boss, that one defender of this site. And now they've got to be careful. The tag through onto Zisto has just pulled this one apart. Turco tries to get back into the site on his own, and Mitez is just a little bit too far behind. He's left into a 1v2, Mitch, and they desperately need a third.
Oh, they do so badly. Cryptix and Solkis just grouped up on the side as well. This is a really tough one to make work. He's going to pull his stars back, but he has to wait a while before he can even use them. And with the Cosmic Divide for backside, they know where he is. With that alarm bot, there's no way. There's 2 players stacked on top of each other. He can't isolate the fight. He can't take them both down. You'd even have to jump out in the recon. So he might try to make a sneaky play on through while the rest of the team is distracting on B and pick up the rotates. Scream is the first to eliminate Toronto, the molly to slow them, the smoke to block them. And now this is where you would imagine Zistau makes a big play, but no, it's not to be. And Liquid, they just tear them apart. Zistau was caught out rotating the long way around. I guess he'd been tagged up in an earlier fight off screen. With Link, because he's now on 49 HP. And, well, yeah, he gets 1 kill, but there's 3 more to go, and they've just blocked him out completely. Closed the door right in his face.
They definitely know where he is, that's for sure. He's just going to walk straight into a crossfire. Again, I have to say, Liquid just look like they've got every single thing planned.
Link is hearing it. He's communicating to his teammates. This is where he has an option for another massive play. He did it in the previous map. There's the first, but he's now being spotted. The wall bangs are dangerous from above and beside. And still oh no, Yerpy! That timing is perfect. He's looking to close it out here, and now with the knives, not going to get it done. Toronto running away with knife in hand, but he runs right into the waiting arms of Solkis. That is the game. 13-3. Team Liquid absolutely demolish Oxygen. They've been off the radar in the EU scene for quite some time, but they finally resurfaced. And now the first representative of EMEA in Masters 2.